New video. My name is Soul Weaver, and today we're going to be checking out Scarlet Hollow. You see, this game was made by the same developers of Slay the Princess, and I'm really enjoying my playthrough of Slay the Princess, so I really kind of wanted to check this game out as well. But without further ado, let's get straight into it. My name, Soul Weaver. I cannot spell. You live in the city of... Can I say this? Am I allowed to? It's a big city. That's probably how you spell it. Select pronouns. Does not impact game. Okay. Select two traits. Two traits unlock additional paths and dialogue options. Bodybuilder, mystic, talks to animals, street smart, keen eye, bookworm, or hot. But you already know which ones I'm selecting. Let's go with mystic and book smart. Sounds like a dope combo right there. You'll jolt awake as the bus hits a particular nasty bump. You feel like you've only just managed to start drifting off, and now here you are, awake again, still exhausted. For a moment, your haze on the details of where exactly here is confuses this bus with the many others that came before it, but on your mind continues to reassert its existence in the waking world. The past few days come back into focus. The long-lost cousin, the bad news, the 26 hours of bus rides with countless late-night stops in seedy depots that would have felt unsafe even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets. The funeral of Perlan Scarlet, your cousin's mother, your aunt, seems like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family. God, mystic. But it was only more than just the social pressure of the invitation that pushed you. You accepted it. Something that has been tugging you away to this place your entire life. There was no choice to be made because you were always going to find your way here. So when your cousin called, you knew that had to be done. I don't know why I'm giving it such like a undertone voice. And now the ending of your journey, long journey is in sight. You're almost in Scarlet Hollow. Okay, so that's the city's name. Stranger. So anyways, as I was saying, oh no, he's still here. Been sitting next to you for the past 5 hours talking at you with pause. You're not sure he even stopped when you started to doze off. At first you thought, God, I cannot. Okay, I need to take some deep breaths because apparently I am illiterate today. Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay. All right. At first, you thought you were here just being friendly, but that was several hours on one-sided conversations ago. I was up in Maryland looking for work, mostly messing around because I was a dumb teen. Me and my buddy were doing our usual pranks and stuff, you know, pushing joggers into the harbor. That's what? That's not a prank, man. That's attempted. All right. Oh, I got an answer. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah. Wait. What? Wait. What? Yeah. You know, teen stuff. Yeah. Sure, man. All right. So the girl come up to us, swinging her purse, yelling about how she was gonna call the cops or whatever. It was hilarious. She actually hit my friend. He said it hurt a lot. So I guess she really was mad and not just playing. Yeah, I wonder why she was mad. Well, she kept swinging, and soon enough, she lost her balance and fell into the harbor. All on her own. We didn't even have to push her. Is this a new victim, or was... Because you said you were pushing people in the harbor. Was this like an average thing, and this was like Do y'all just plan to go to... Alright, you know what? We had a good laugh and fished her out. Her phone got stowed so she couldn't call the cops on us. We wound up hanging out all day. With her? She kind of became my girlfriend after that. We've been on and off for about a year, so it's pretty serious. Huh. Okay. So about 5 months ago, she tried to break up with me. Like, for real. And geez, you ever just get so mad you just want to, like, kill somebody? Nah. Why are you talking to me? I don't want to talk to you anymore. Oh yeah, all the time. Smile, yeah. You just didn't say that. Yeah, I'm gonna just smile, man. You smile and pretend you didn't just say that. I knew you'd get it. We understand each other. No, we don't. I said nothing. Somebody trying to break your heart. That changes a person. Makes them want to do things they never thought they'd want to do. Yeah. Honestly, could have killed that woman. Anyway, she's giving birth to our son right now, so I'm trying to get up to Virginia to be there for it. But I don't know if I'm like into that stuff, so I might just wind up on a bus to New York or something instead. I've always wanted to go there. Yeah, this is not a conversation I personally want to engage in. You said, awash in horror, but doing your best to keep a natural face as this man admits he's thought about murdering the soon-to-be mother of his child, a child whose birth he is currently missing, considering ditching to go have fun in New York. Anyways, where'd you say you're headed? Just small town. Small town. You probably haven't heard of it. That's probably Scarlet Hollow, right? Or the Hollower, as they call it in these parts. That's the only other stop until the bus turns around. I ride it pretty often, so I know. Almost nobody ever goes up that way. Though, actually, I had a couple of buddies who went up there for work in the mine. There's a coal mine up there at the Hollower. Yeah, there's always a job listing or two on the board around here. Okay. Never wanted to do that kind of thing myself. I like my lungs the way they are, thanks. But my buddy got desperate enough to try it. I haven't heard from them in a while. Now that I think about it, I should see if they're on Facebook. See how they're doing up there. Oh, they didn't die. Why are you... This is why... I don't know, it's just a wild thing. Like, when you ride with strangers, towards the end of the journey, they always just end up confessing their deepest thoughts and sins. I don't know why they feel so... I mean, I guess it's the thing, like, I'll never see this person again, but... He looks back at his phone. He looks back at his phone for once, focused on something other than you. Oh, this is me. It was lovely meeting you. Hope you don't get too bored without me. We're to talk to you. Here, I have something for you. Peanuts, okay. The stranger rifles through his bag before presenting you with a dripping bag of peanuts. Okay. They're boiled peanuts. Got them at the gas station a few buses back. I noticed you haven't eaten up much, so I figured you could use them more than me. Plus, they dripped all over my bag, so I don't want to carry them anymore. Tip: sometimes picking a dialogue option establishes new factors about who you are. I mean, he's offering them. There's no reason not to take them. Thanks. You're welcome. And with that, I'll leave you. Safe travels, friend. Didn't even get his name. Just like that, the stranger's gone. Maybe we can finally get some sleep. Next stop, Scarlet Hollow. Why am I... Let's see if I can Boston accent. Next stop, Scarlet Hollow. End of the line. Alright. That's Buster's voice now. Almost there. The bus finally comes to a stop. Its brakes squealing as it deposited you in front of Scarlet Hollow's bus station. Sign of Lease Reed's bus station. Recalling it feels disingenuous. At best, it's a kiosk, though. For a small town like this, you're amazed there's so much as a road, let alone a bus that drives on it every week. The driver quickly shuts the door behind you and starts the engine, kicking up dust clouds, and he pulls away, eager to leave you in this place behind. Okay. Haze. You instantly recognize the worn young woman from the few public photos on her Facebook page. She's your cousin, Tipithan. Tipithan? Tipithan. Yeah, I'll go with Tipithan. Tipithan, and she looks annoyed to be here. Alright. Yeah, would you like some, you want some peanuts? I got them from the bus. You hold out a dripping bag, offering it to your cousin. What voice am I giving? What? Put those away. Why would I want your wet peanuts? No, come on. Let's go. I don't want to spend any more time down here than I have to. Your cousin turns around and motions to an old BMW parked near the bus kiosk. You follow her, clambering into the dusty relic. It doesn't take much driving before the only signs of civilization are the car you're in and the road you're on. Tipithan maintains an icy silence as she focuses on the road. I offered a gift as soon as seeing you, and you're gonna be like this? God, people these days, man. Dialogue option label tip. Dialogue options label explore can usually be taken without advancing the story. They can impact relationships and allow conditions of story past, so choose carefully. Okay. Dead Moms Club. No. I guess we're both members of the Dead Moms Club now, huh? Cousin turns, you stares at you with icy hatred in her eyes. Maybe this would have worked to ease the tension if she were someone else, but she isn't. She turns back to Rose and her expression cold and unforgiving. Well, damn. So, how are you holding up? Fine. You know, you can talk to me, right? Unless my mother too. Alright, I'm not gonna. That's okay. But if things ever change, I'm gonna be alright. Good to hear. Whew. Good to hear. For a second, I was worried I had to talk about feelings and that stuff. It's hard. Yeah, let's try to talk as little as possible while oh yeah, voice. Yeah, let's try to talk a little as possible while we're here. So the funeral's on Sunday, right? Yep, like I told you. Jesus, a whole week away. Need help planning? Do you need help planning? If you ever need help with the errands or scheduling, feel free to ask. I know this stuff isn't easy. It's actually been fine, just needed the confidence in somebody to dig a hole. I can't believe we've never met before this. You have your mother, thanks for that. Or had, I guess. You can feel some careless, cruelty and I will learn how to read during this game. I promise. You can feel the same careless cruelty in Tabitha's words that your mother would use when she talked about Pearland and the old Scarlets. The wound that tore your family apart runs deep enough that it bled through the generations. Mystic. You sound like you're here right now, my mother. You hated the other side of it. You don't. You sound like you're her right now, my mother. She hated the other side of family so much. We don't have to become our parents. There are some things in life we get to choose. She's the only one who left. Look here, I understand you just lost your mother and that's a hard thing to do, but I've come bearing gifts to people I've never met. I bared gifts to you and I'm trying to be nice, breaking the tension. Seems like you're shoving me off here. Come on, man. You decided to sit in silence while your cousin as the car eases up the steep mountain road. And here it is, the Scarlet Estate. Though it seems better days, its crumbling elegance is not lost on you. Someone used to cram apartments in gray cities. Your mother told you about this place many times before she passed, always with an angry, burning breath beneath her words. I cannot read. Why can't I... The faded majestic you once imagined doesn't quite compare with what's in front of you. A jarring blend of opulence and ruins as you stare at it perched on the crumbling cliffside. You can't help but feel like it's something that should have been left to rot a long, long time ago. Looks better on the inside. You're hit with a blast of dusty air as you step across the threshold into the foyer. Everything in the room has been here for much longer than you've been alive. Each object cemented in place with layers of dust and cobwebs. You can hear doors creak on their hinges and the arches and moans of... I want to appreciate how the moan happened as soon as I read moan. Okay? And the moans ancient floorboards as the house itself sways in the wind. Tepetha, welcome to our house, family's humble estate. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value your lambs. The floors have been known to give out. If you know what's good for you, you'll stick to your room, your bathroom, and the kitchen, and the hallway, I guess. But only the hallway you need to use to get to those places. I'll show you around so you know where it is safe to walk. You can leave your bags here for the time being. Cool, thanks. It's beautiful. I could just say it's beautiful, but I could mean a lie behind it's beautiful. Okay. Yeah, I'm going with a nice approach. Cool, thanks. Let's just get this tour over with. Follow me. Put your bag down and follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. She delightfully steps over holes and tears in the floor, and you do your best to trace her path, her steps. Kitchen. On Wednesdays, the one from town comes in and does the cleaning. Her name is Janie. I wouldn't recommend socializing with her. She'll talk your ear off. If you need any food, there are fixings for peanut butter and jelly. I got peanuts. I'm chilling. As Tabitha speaks, your eyes are drawn to the window and the overgrown garden outside. Dread and anxiety grips your lungs, and you can almost feel the ground beneath you start to slip. This place is a step away from being swallowed up and vanished forever. Kitty. Does she... Like, the woman that comes in from town, does she do the cleaning? Or... So I'm not saying, like... well, I mean... A lot of flowers around the place. Don't touch my mac and cheese or my ice cream. They're off limits. I'm touching both of them. Oh, and you can also access the garden through here, but it's pretty wild, so I wouldn't if I were you. Tips. Some exploring options prevent you from taking others. Choose carefully. I can feel the weight of the world pulling down on this place. Someone cleans this place. I've actually seen that happen, or this person just stay there and leave. It's nice. Nice. Awesome, I love PB&J's. Awesome, I love PB&J's. How'd you know it was my favorite? So I can't be... I didn't, but good for you. This place isn't safe. I don't mean that in the sense of being perched on a literal cliff. Sometimes it's wrong here. Something is wrong here. Okay, geez, I get it. You think it's messy. I'll tell Janny to be more thorough this week. But you should know there's only so much anyone can do with a country house this old. It's always gonna be a little grimy and worn, unlike your slick city apartment. If a little dirt bothers you, you're gonna have a rough time this week. I didn't mean it, and like I was saying, sorry, God. From one ice cream. Yeah, what if I want ice cream? You can buy it yourself. Some at the general store. If you touch my stash, I will know, and there will be consequences. General store? How very folksy. But I guess. Sweet. Sweet, thanks. Cool. Good talk. Alright, what's next? Alright, what's next on the tour? Bathroom, follow me. Great, it's been hours since I've gone. As the two of you leave the kitchen, you pass by a tuxedoed cat sitting on the countertop. He's wearing a tux? I'm petting the cat. Ah! Before following your cousin down the hallway, you decide to pet the cat. She bites you hard and hisses violently. Tabitha sighs. As you've learned now, you should not pet Furfur. If she wants to be pet, she'll let you know. Come on, the bathroom awaits. You once again follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. Maybe after a few nights it'll get easier to navigate these spaces, but for the time being, you feel lucky to have not fallen through the floors. Guest bathroom. Not much to show. It's a bathroom. I'll wait outside. Do what you must if you must. Thank you, Tabitha. Oh, no. It's a wretched bathroom pile of junk sitting untouched in the corner of the floor room, and mysterious stains paint the floors. Mysterious, you say? Just... Yeah, well, gotta go. Oh. Bugs, get her from the toilet bowl as you lift the seat. Ah. Do I gotta... number one or number two? This is... Nah. A toilet's a toilet. Sure, you could be cleaner, but your business needs doing. This is as good as a place as any. You do what you must and rejoin your cousin out in the hallway. Next up, guest bedroom. Last stop on the tour. Follow me. You and Tabitha briefly return to the foyer before climbing the stairs and reaching the guest room. The room smells old. I mean, not a bad bedroom. The room smells old, dusty, mildew, wood rot. It has all. A week of sleeping in this place might give you permanent lung damage. This is where you'll be staying. The lines are fresh. I had Janie wash them last week. I had to endure a half-hour rant about her kids to get her to do it. So you better be grateful. An unmistakable stain coats this room. Someone has died here. No, people have died in here. People? A closet full of old family stuff so you can hang your clothes up, but you cannot use the dresser. It should be empty. I thought I said cannot. I just can't read today. And I have to accept that. That is something I have to accept. Is there a mystic option? Kind of curious. I sense a heavy spiritual fog hanging over the room. People have died here, haven't they? When? The house is almost 150 years old. Obviously people have died here. Good lie. You just a sleeper. You're just a sleeper. Like I said, this house is almost 150-year-old. Many people have slept in here. And now you'll be sleeping here, carrying on the fine tradition of bedrooms being slept in. I'll start to get settled in. Yeah. Follow me. I'll take you back to the foyer so you can collect your belongings. This concludes our tour. I'm afraid I must return to my duties, so you'll have to entertain yourself for the rest of the day. Don't expect to see much of me. Tips and dollar will open up additional commercial paths. Some right away and others down the line. There a library in the state? There's a library in the state. I couldn't bring too many books with me, and I'm not sure what else I should do with my time. There is, but as I said earlier, most of the building is off limits. And the library is in the west wing, which is extra off limits. You're better off heading into town. I'm pretty sure there's a library there. Where are you going? To work. Somebody has to pay the bills around here. What kind of work do you do? I run the coal mines, same as every Scarlet who came before me. Except for you and your mom, it requires a lot of time and concentration, so I'd appreciate if you didn't keep me for long. Can I come? Can I come watch? Oh, what? No, the mine is dangerous. I can't babysit you and do my job. Well. Hashtag girl boss. Well. Hashtag girl boss. Damn, I couldn't believe you're only in your 20s and already running a mom. Talk about hashtag girl boss. Don't patronize me. I know you have nothing to do to your name, Soul Weaver. Why is everybody so... Why are you so mean? Not everybody. Why are you so mean? What did I do to you, man? Any other innate questions before I leave? Yes, I am. Are you sure you can hit it off? It's a special occasion. Your cousin's in town. No, some of us have responsibility. Again, what's with the sly shit, dog? What did I do? What did I do to you? You're blaming me for something my mom did. What did I do to you, dog? You can think about it. It's a family of great responsibility. Get your job, wait a little longer. Chill with your cuz. Are you sure you don't want to stay here just a little bit longer and chill with your last remaining cuz? Especially considering the reason I'm here. Might make you feel better. Oh yes, of course, because collecting my responsibilities to chill with my cuz would definitely make me feel less stressed. What? Are you sure you're okay? Yeah, are you sure you're okay? You seem kind of upset. I'm fine, I just need to get back to work. Do you think you can take me in town before you leave? No, it's just down the hill. You could walk there yourself. You should drive. Alright. Well, I won't keep you. Alright, I won't keep you, but we should hang out when you get back. We'll see. There's a lot that needs to get done this week. Because I used the front door, and now it's just you and this sprawling, decrepit estate. PBJ does sound good now. You haven't had anything to eat all day, and the only thing louder than your stomach right now are the creaks and moans of this ancient place. A PBJ sounds exactly like what you need to take the rest of the day. You head to the kitchen. I don't like you, cat. I wanted to pet you, and you rejected me. And it hurt my feelings. You're back in the kitchen, ready to craft a beautiful peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's a daunting task, given the state of the place, but the aggressive growl of your stomach outweighs your fear of food poisoning. To get started, you'll probably need to find some peanut butter, some jelly, bread, a plate, and a knife. I'm approaching the cat. Cat hiss and dry near, but remain firmly in place. This is clearly Fofo's spot on the counter. Try again. Dang it. You put out your hand in an attempt to pet Fofo. She bites you viciously. Honestly, what were you expecting? Oh, maybe it would have changed. The cat emits a loud growl and you cautiously back up. Try again. Alright, well, search the fridge. As you approach the fridge, your eyes catch the note taped to the door reading, Janet, stay out, in all caps. Below it is separate handwriting are the other words. Okie dokie. You open the fridge and you already feel a deep urge to wash your hands, even though you have yet to touch anything other than the handle. Nah. I want to be nice. You reach for one of the unopened jars of grape jelly, carefully checking its expiration date. You breathe a sigh of relief when you realize it's recent. Like it expired recent? This was either purchased specifically for you, or the jelly is one of the few things in this kitchen Tabitha actually uses. All you need now is a plate, a knife, bread, and some peanut butter. Better close this fridge and keep looking. Check the mayonnaise? I know you probably shouldn't, but a part of you has to know how old the mayonnaise is. You pick up the jar and its label flaking in your hand. It expired 10 years ago. This jar of mayonnaise is known to graduate the 5th grade. That amazes me. Best to put it back and forget you ever saw it. You're correct. Examine the takeout. Oh. Why did you do that? What were you expecting? This takeout container is disgusting. Beyond words. A liquid mess. Holy congealed in its styrofoam shell. You can't even tell what it's used for. Used to be. God, oh, I can tell. Like, that's the mashed potatoes. Right there with mold. I'm making out some corn, but there's mold. Peas. Yeah, peas. Okay, so yeah, mashed potatoes, corn, and peas. Meh. It was a. What are they called? What are they called? Shepherd's pie. Shepherd's pie. It was shepherd's pie. I figured it out. Just a moldy shepherd's pie. Substance that doesn't just smell bad. It smells ancient. Alright. I know I shouldn't, but I'm going to. What is wrong with me? What kind of horrible goblin would do this? You think to yourself as you dip your hand into the goop. It's thicker than expected, almost spongy. You scoop some into your wretched claws of a hand and slowly bring it towards your mouth, allowing this mud to permeate your senses before the slime fills your mouth. It tastes like rot, like the smell of decay, mulch, and burning leaves and fish heads festering on the beach. It feels even worse, like your mouth is full of sludge. You can almost feel it writhing in there, though perhaps that's just your own tongue convulsing in disgust as what you've done. I mean, you gotta go full in. You swallowed the slime. You've done it. There's no going back now. It slid down your throat like a mass of wriggling worms. Your gag reflex tries to reject it one final time before it passes your stomach, but your will is stronger. A layer of waxy resin now coats the inside of your mouth and throat. Your teeth squeal with the slippery film, making it impossible to forget what you've done. You had a feeling that the consequences of action would be severe. A problem for future you to worry about. You're correct. You return to the kitchen, closing the fridge behind you. Search the pantry. Tabitha sure loves her mac and cheese. Damn right she does. Let's go and take the bread. Pick up 2 non-moldy loaves of bread. Great. One step closer to your satisfying snack. I want to let y'all know, everybody watching right now, I am in college. I am a sophomore in college. I know it's very hard for y'all to tell right now by my inability to read, but I promise y'all, I do have big brain. All you need now is a plate, a knife, and some peanut butter. Take the peanut butter. Examine the mac and cheese. I'm not taking. You pick up a box of Tabitha's mac and cheese. You can't say you've ever seen the brand before. rules. No, put it back. I ain't gonna. No, she told me. She gave me 2 rules. Staying away from the mac and cheese was one of your cousin's hard rules, and she already seems to not like you. You put the pot back where you found it, and reluctant to make things worse than they already are. Take the peanut butter. The king of nut butters, and only 3% of each jar is mashed up cockroaches. Man, not that bad. It's only 3%. The only thing you need now are a plate and knife. Close the pantry. You close the pantry door as best as you can and turn back to the rest of the kitchen. Well, I mean, the next place to obviously search is the cabinets. The cabinet must be Tabitha's. Tabitha keeps the dishware and, oddly enough, the utensils. Grab a plate and a butter knife. I personally use a spoon when I make my mac and cheese. Or not my mac and cheese, my fucking PB&J. It makes it easier to get out. But I respect the butter knife. You grab the plate and butter knife. This is the last ingredient you need to make your PB&J. Time to get to work. Grab a bowl? The bowl trap. Moth trap. Do not touch. You reach for the bowl, but you pull it down. A blend of vinegar and dead moth splash onto you, immediately staining your shirt. On the back of the bowl is a note that reads, moth trap. Do not touch. Whoops. Shirt is now unpleasantly wet. You'll probably change into something cleaner before you leave the house. Examine the mug. Altitude 4,350 feet. I was blown away at Blowing Rock, North Carolina. I was at blown. What? Okay. It reads, I was blown away at the. Oh. That is not what that reads. Okay. That is. And if it is, bad marketing. It reads, I was blown away at the Blowing Rocky, North Carolina. So your aunt and your cousin actually travel sometimes, even if it was only a few hours from the estate. Maybe you can route your return trip through Blowing Rocks. It might be nice to see the local sights before heading home. Shot glass? I survived Deb's 50th. It reads, I survived Deb's 50th. Your aunt's name was Perlana, so this wasn't from her 50s. From the first few stories you heard from your mother, Perlana wasn't the type to have kitchen-y friends who gave out themed shot glasses at her birthday party. So alright. Is Tabitha 50? No. You close the cabinet and look back to the rest of the kitchen. Anything else to search? Check out garden. What's wrong with the garden? It looked overgrown, but still beautiful. The garden was cleaned by the wilderness long ago. It might not be very safe, but who's to stop you from venturing deeper? You are correct. Who is to stop me? But that's all the time I got for today. Thank y'all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like or comment. It means a ton. Y'all have a great rest of y'all's day. Bye-bye.